Mando Duck, here are your orders.
Yes, sir.
You will parachute at 0600 on position B4. You will proceed down the inland river indicated on your map. Now you're cautioned to be on the alert for snipers and man-eating crocodiles.
Yes, sir.
A large enemy airfield is known to be located in the ravine 800 yards below the falls.
During World War II from 1941 to 1945, Disney played a major role in producing anti-Nazi propaganda films. These films fostered patriotism, often depicting war scenes and encouraging the American people to contribute to the war, either through enlisting as a soldier, donating money, or other actions that could be taken at home. But why were these films so successful, and what is their impact to this day? In the early 1940s, Disney was facing heavy financial difficulties. The company had recently released films such as Fantasia and Pinocchio, which weren't as successful as predicted, leading to severe economic loss. As a result, Disney decided to lay off many of its animators, inciting a labor strike with its remaining 800 employees in the spring of 1941. This strike lasted about a month until Walt Disney agreed to join a labor union, but the company was still in deep financial trouble. In December of 1941, following the Pearl Harbor attack by the Japanese Empire, 500 United States Army troops began occupying Disney's studio in Burbank, California. Soon after, Disney was approached by various government services to create propaganda films. Compensated with more money than the typical profit for animated shorts was at the time, Disney was able to financially recover through these animated commissions. One of the most successful choices that Disney made for their propaganda films was using Donald Duck as the main character. Donald Duck was seen as a short-tempered, selfish character which helped Disney explain the access system to viewers. His stubbornness made him more likely to get into trouble, which Disney incorporates by having Donald Duck end up in dangerous yet humorous war situations.
Mosquitoes. Darn mosquitoes.
Another prominent aspect found throughout Disney's World War II films is the dehumanization of enemy countries. Many of their films featured caricatures of soldiers in enemy countries such as Germany and Japan, with overdrawn or emphasized features. Along with this, caricatures of well-known enemy figures such as Hitler, Hirohito, and Mussolini were often used in these films.
Schweinhund.
By using negative stereotypes and ridiculing other countries' soldiers through comedic animated films, Disney was successful at making the public collectively against these countries and people, seeing them as less than human but instead a funny-looking character who should be stopped. Disney's World War II films also utilized color to get their message across. Dull colors, mostly greens and grays, were commonly used during scenes of war, such as when showing enemies or more serious topics. However, when American imagery is included, such as the American flag, vibrant reds and blues are used, emphasizing the idea that being an American is something people should be proud of. Along with this, the use of Technicolor in Disney's World War II films contributed to a more vibrant, lifelike animations, furthering the popularity of these films and providing even better entertainment. Not all World War II animations at the time were in color, so Disney's use of Technicolor definitely stood out. By consistently producing films about the war and utilizing the same characters that Americans knew and loved, Disney kept audiences engaged and created a sense of patriotism for the country that became synonymous with its films. Films at the time became all about the war, and Americans also saw insignia and posters made by Disney about the war wherever they went. Disney was successful in uniting the American people and increasing patriotism through its decision to use Donald Duck as the main face of their films, dehumanization of enemy countries, intentional color usage, and consistency and output of high-quality animation. While not everything Disney did during this time period should be repeated, the success of these films can tell today's generation of animators What can contribute to a successful campaign for social change? By framing a call to action in the context of high-quality animation, animators can create a more accessible medium for the public to understand. The use of comedy can also provide relief for viewers watching animations on contentious or stressful topics, while also getting the point across. Additionally, strong donor relationships can also be vital for creating successful animated social change campaigns. This allows the quality and production of animations to be heightened.